Poverty remains one of the most pressing global issues in today's society. However, it often gets overshadowed, especially in the digital age. Social media showcases the world's beauty, luxury lifestyles, exaggerant vacations, and curated success stories, creating an illusion that everyone is thriving. While these images dominate our screens, the harsh reality of poverty are pushed to the background, making it easier for society to overlook the struggles faced by millions. But poverty isn't just an unseen problem. It's real, persistent, and affecting people all around us. If we continue to let society and social media shape our perception of the world, we risk ignoring the urgent need for change. Poverty is often misunderstood, with many associating it only with drug addiction and poor life choices. It affects millions, including hard-working blue-collar workers struggling to make ends meet. Many in poverty are essential to America's workforce, but face rising costs and low wages. While addiction is often seen as a cause of poverty, it's more commonly a consequence. Financial stress and lack of support can lead individuals to substance abuse as a coping mechanism. Instead of judging those in poverty, we must recognize the systematic issues at play and focus on solutions rather than stereotypes.
First, we focused on the drivers of intergenerational poverty, and we had these 7 different areas, realms of life, where we analyzed evidence that these factors influence long-term poverty, causally affect it, and then do we have evidence of policies that can causally reduce that factor. So we looked at these 7 different realms: children's education, children's health, family income and employment, family structure, housing, crime in the criminal justice system, and child maltreatment.
From the video, it shows that poverty is much more complex than just drugs and addictions, with it sometimes having to be through other outside factors like education and environment. Though I'm not saying that drugs aren't a problem, as they most definitely are part of it, the efforts towards solving poverty shouldn't be solely centered around a single thing, but around multiple factors, such as seen from the C-SPAN clip.
You gonna smile? We had water damage. Like they said, we had a pipe that was in the wall that was loose. We sometimes keep our oven on if it circulates through the house. We need title loans to keep our lights from getting cut off, to get our water from being cut off. Right now, this is all we have.
Until we can start dealing with those issues and making those issues better, predatory lenders will be alive and well.
Headline: more renters than ever before are burdened by the rent they pay. A new Harvard report says 22.4 million households in the United States now spend more than 30% of their income in rent, with 12.1 million spending more than 50%. Tell us more.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. The housing affordability crisis has really reached new levels in our country, where over half of all renters can't afford their rent. They're paying more than they should to be able to keep a roof over their heads. And while the challenges are facing more and more people in our country, the challenges for people with the lowest incomes, unfortunately, have been much more long-standing and pervasive. We have, nationally, we have a shortage of 7.2 million homes affordable and available for people with the lowest incomes. So another way of saying that same number is for every 10 of the lowest income households, there are fewer than 4 apartments that are affordable and available to them. And while the shortage, the severity of the shortage really ranges from most severe to least severe throughout the country, there is no place, there's no state, there's no metro area, there's virtually no community where apartments are affordable to people with the lowest incomes.
Poverty has worsened in recent years, with the COVID-19 pandemic acting as a major turning point. Lockdowns led to mass job losses, business closures, and financial instability for millions. While some recovered, many low-income workers struggled to regain stability. As the economy reopens, inflation skyrocketed, making essentials like food, rent, and healthcare even more unaffordable. Wages failed to keep up with rising costs, pushing more working-class Americans into poverty. The lingering effects of job insecurity, debt, and economic instability continue to make financial recovery difficult for many. Poverty isn't something that is only within Philadelphia, but around the world. And with the recent wildfires in LA and home insurances pulling out, it leaves millions of people without their houses being covered, with the probable cause of increasing rates of poverty. The damage of the fires have been noticed by everyone, with millions of dollars worth of damages, families being split apart, and the fear of what it feels like to be in the shoes of the people of Los Angeles. Overall, the effects of poverty are affected by factors more than enough to count, ranging from drug abuse, federal minimum wage being low, the cost of living being unaffordable, all the way to the 7 factors listed by the C-SPAN video. The awareness of poverty should be more known, with social media shadowing the struggles, allowing for more collaborative efforts to resolve these crises.